Cash, sorry, not Cash. Welcome back to BACCHANALIA. Yes, that is why, Tenchi. After 2 days of practice, I now know my lines by heart and have become more composed in front of the camera. Your birthday is near. I made a scented pouch embroidered with mandarin ducks for you. I hope you like it.
朕收下了。卡。还可以，这条过了。
Hold on, let me see why my computer's being a little laggy. No, that's not it. My computer's just being a pain tonight.
你说你早这样不就好了？
I smirk awkwardly and feel relieved. The makeup artist approaches and fixes my makeup.
恭喜。
Richard winks at me, his eyes brightening. Thanks.
来，接着下一条。甜甜到了吗？
到了。
Tina, dressed traditionally, responds with a coaxing voice. It gives me a chance to browse the script. Xing Zhang, played Tina, enters the palace and happens to meet Heng Yu, Shen Gao, and the emperor. Xin Chen is tender and innocent, who is a childhood friend of the emperor, and Chen Cao later. She and Chen Cao fall in love, and the emperor secretly adores her. Heng Yu is aware that Xing Zhang is the emperor's one and only dream woman, and her jealousy is mixed with hatred. I should act jealous, but what would a jealous person be like? I'm puzzled by this. I tried digging into emotions, as Manuel suggested 2 days ago, but I haven't found any material that I can use. Before I can finish my thought, Jamil instructs the camera operator to adjust their equipment.
来，大家预备，3、2、1。
As everyone gets ready, Jamil waves his hand.
Action! 诚心，
参见陛下，于妃娘娘。
你我之间不必拘礼，下次进宫提前说声，朕亲自去接。
Lady Chang, what brings you here?
回于妃娘娘的话，臣女听寇将军说，惠妃娘娘身患怪疾，特来进献一味奇效药丸，以助康复。
This is very thoughtful of you.
眼下已近黄昏，待陈姑娘回府，恐怕天色太晚。不如权且在宫中厢房歇下，可保安全无虞。
这……
Your Majesty, this is inappropriate.
多谢陛下思虑周全，末将早已备下马车，可以护送陈姑娘出宫。
那好吧，你们路上小心。卡。
Jamil sighs in relief as he watches the replay.
这条也还行。上午就先到这儿吧啊！
等等，
Cameron arches his brow and looks at me. My heart sinks and my body tightens.
于恒的戏有点问题。
裴老师，您说。
这场戏是暧昧的多角恋情，于恒心知肚明，微表情应当更丰富。 可他只有在念台词的时候，表情还算到位，一旦台词念完，眼神立刻变空。
裴老师说到点子上了，要是不仔细看，还以为我才是娘娘呢。
Mia, Tina's ally. Mia, Tina's ally, is not present today, but Tina laughs loudly with a moon-shaped fan covering her face. Richard is about to say something, but I stop him by tugging at his sleeve.
我说，看下回放。
Jamil examines the tape, his bright face turning gloomy.
你怎么又出问题了？
Jamil irritably pulls his hair.
Are you okay? 为什么每次出问题的都是你？
I open my mouth but have nothing to say to defend myself. After the interview with Cash, I put in a lot of effort reciting my lines, but I didn't expect this. I'm sorry. I lower my head.
Fuck. 再来一条吧。
Jamil waves his hand impatiently, as if chasing away a fly. When he turns around and sees Cameron, he grins.
裴老师，不好意思，这个……
我没意见。
OK，Go Go Go， 重新来啊！这次争取一条过。
Cameron eventually nods coldly after we film the take over and over again. Everyone knows that the last retake was still far from Cameron's standard, and he reluctantly let it pass in case it slowed progress.
上午先到这儿，都散了吧。哎，照这个速度拍可不行啊。
Jamil murmurs to himself. The crew gets to work standing up and sorting things out. Richard goes out of his way to help them. I'm a little down, even though it was the first day after my suspension. I acted badly. Kosh's words echo in my mind.
坦白说，我对你挺失望的。
I pack my belongings in my bag and prepare to leave, but when I turn around, I see Cameron's cold expression. Mr. Cameron,
什么事？
He has a poker face as he looks at me. Nothing. I want to thank him by pointing out my mistake and sincerely apologize, but I bite back my words. Cameron sees through my awkwardness, but he speaks with a razor-sharp tongue.
我问你，暂停拍摄期间，你有用心准备吗？不得不说，我对你有点失望。
Cameron said the same thing to me. I feel stuffed and unable to breathe.
实在不行，可以把这个位置让给合适的人。
He's not gonna like an excuse. I apologize, Mr. Cameron. I let you down. I know I need to improve my acting abilities. And I get a lot on my mind. I need to focus. Oh, he likes that. Finally. Cameron's apple of the throat twitches slightly. I won't make the same mistake again. I gotta go. See you, Mr. Cameron.
再见。
I bid Cameron farewell stiffly. Richard approaches me as I prepare to leave.
别不开心了，拍戏不在状态是常有的事，很多演员都因为这个被姜导骂。
They can adjust quickly, but I...
其实你是很有进步的， 别给自己太大压力了。
I force a studied, casual smile on myself. It's okay, Richard. Don't worry about me.
真的没事吗？要不我陪你散散心吧。
傅余，
A low voice calls out from behind Richard's expression and Richard's expression changes abruptly, as if he had been grabbed by the neck. No, they hurt the puppy.
不是说好了让我给你上表演课吗？
我没忘。
Richard touches his head and turns to face Cameron, his smile awkward.
我现在有空，要来的话赶紧，逾期不候。
哎，好的好的，我忙完再来找你。
Mr. Cameron?
怎么？
Can I be there? I point to myself discreetly, my voice as quiet as a mosquito. Cameron's eyes flash with surprise, but he quickly returns to a cold expression.
你的话，还是算了。
带他一起去吧，旁听也行。
我照顾不过来。
Hearing this, I'm depressed. I'd better not push him. All right.
裴老师教我一个，确实也够累的了。
Richard scratches his head. He's the buffer.
走吧，傅余。
Cameron is a man of few words, and he is about to leave.
等我下课了再找你玩。
Richard rushes after Cameron, and they talk as they walk. Cameron still doesn't like me. The pendant on my chest gives off heat. I take it off and grasp it. This small bottle appears gray, as if it contains a mist. I have a horrible feeling. Oops, I was too busy acting to remember my mission. I close my eyes and hear a word in my head. The mission expired and was not completed. So I fail? Alas. Cold and sparse raindrops fall on the back of my hands as I sigh. Misfortune never comes singly. I better find a place to rest. Raindrops fall in the lotus pool, rippling tenderness. The fragrance fills the air as the breeze blows by. I enter the corridor near the lotus pool and put on my necklace. No one is here, and I can practice the take near the lotus pool. I open the script. Your Majesty, if you have any doubts about my intentions, I'm willing to prove it with my death. No, the emotion should be... Mr. Manuel? Not far away, Manuel is adjusting the camera, pointing the camera at the pond. I walk up to say hello. Manuel smiles back.
没想到在这里遇见你。
Are you studying framing here?
在做看景工作。
Manuel fiddles with the equipment in front of him, perspiration beading his forehead.
那天我到处找不到傅余，原来你们是去采访金竹了。
Ah, did Richard tell you that? I clench my fists behind me, feeling like punching Richard.
是金竹，他都告诉我了。
Huh? I look away embarrassedly.
双导演的那个问题，他也转告给我了。
A smile curves Manuel's lips.
对于江城私下的一些小动作，他不是不知道。
Yeah, it's no surprise that Cash is well informed with his position. Did Mr. Cash say anything else?
他还说，他有耐心，也等得起。
With this, Manuel slowly rotates the aperture ring of his slender finger, making a slight noise of cogs meshing with the precision equipment. I see. Kosh is waiting for Jamil to make a mistake. I remembered something else and asked tentatively. Did Mr. Cash mention anything about me? I feel awkward when hearing this.
不过，金主要是真想让你走，你现在就不会在这里和我聊天了。
I don't register what he said. What do you mean?
金主总是这样，嘴上不饶人。我不清楚他具体对你说了什么，大概不是什么好听的话。
It really hurts.
没人和你说过那么重的话吧？
Not really. I was not so upset when Mr. Jamil scolded me. Hi, Miko. The rain becomes heavier, making a loud noise on the duckweed, and I feel down as it rains. I have prepared, but it doesn't look right on the camera. Manuel picks another filter and turns to look at me.
不知道你有觉察到吗？你的镜头意识其实有些偏弱。
What?
通俗来说，就是镜头感。
Noticing my curious expression, Manuel explains patiently.
影视演员在表演的同时，需要用眼睛的余光去感受镜头的位置，再用一些小技巧，让表情和肢体语言通过最佳角度展现出来。
Manuel's words inspire me. I've never thought about this. I've been learning my lines and understanding my character, but I have no idea about showing myself in front of the camera.
这一点在试镜会上就已经有所体现。好在你当时爆发力和情绪渲染力都很足，有些专业上的短板就被遮掩过去了。
Manuel puts his knuckles to his lips with a serious look.
镜头感不足的问题，应该跟你之前拍戏经验太少有关。我的建议是，多下点功夫，好好补一补。平时练习的时候，不妨想象一下自己在镜头里的样子。
Well, I got it. Thank you, Mr. Manuel.
裴爵的镜头感就很好。应当说无可挑剔。他应该有自己的一套心得，你可以多去请教。
Okay. I'm conflicted about it after being refused by Cameron before. Manuel closes the lens cap with a click and he finishes framing during the small talk. The rain gradually lets up and the lotus pond is quiet again.
我该走了，你要一起吗？
Manuel gets up. Well, no, Mr. Manuel, I'd like to stay a little longer.
待会儿要是还下雨，可以联系我给你送伞。
All right, thank you. Manuel's footsteps recede down the corridor. Subconsciously, I raise my hand to the pendant at my collarbone. The mission has failed. I must improve my acting skills to win a place in the movies. I can try again to ask Cameron for help. It'll be helpful to learn from the best actor. Well, it's worth trying even if I get rejected again. I make up my mind and head in the direction of the hotel. So how are you guys enjoying this so far? After arriving at the hotel, I take the elevator to the conference room. The door to the conference room is not shut, and I'm about to knock on the door when I hear a man talking on the phone.
爸，您不用操心剧组的事。
Sounds familiar. Cameron? I'd better wait here. I move quietly and stand by the door waiting for him.
您多注意身体。等这阵子忙完，我去看看你。
The ordinary conversation between father and son makes me envious. Maybe I can never experience such family affection. Before my mind drifts away, Cameron has finished the call and walks out of the room. The man looks displeased. Don't get me wrong, I'm here for your advice about acting. I heard you were busy, so I just waited here.
没事，
Probably bored with my nagging, Cameron interrupts me coldly. I'm a little embarrassed. Because of my bad acting, Cameron had to repeat the same scene with me over and over again, and now I overhear him talking with his family.
我现在有点事，你有什么问题回头再说吧。
Okay. I can't wait to get rid of him when hearing this. I head to the elevator only to find him walking in the same direction.
一块走吧。
What? Okay. You're a strange one. Never felt like the hallway is so long. We walk side by side silently. I sneak a glance at Cameron as he looks as cold as usual. I try to say something. Mr. Cameron, I just heard you talking to your father. I can tell you're close. It's really nice. When I mention his father, Cameron starts talking.
父亲对我而言，不单单是家庭角色。总之，他是个很值得敬重的前辈。
I envy you. I almost forgotten what my father looked like. I laugh at my own expense. But it doesn't matter. I have a great mom. Many people don't know that I took my mother's surname. By the way, my mom used to be an agent in our circle. Cameron's steps pause.
令堂他还有在圈里活动吗？
She had a serious illness. It brings up my bitter memories. I hang my head and clasp the script in my arms now. I'm my mom's only support. But everything will get better. Hey, Aurora! Yay, he's Chinese. A strange expression comes over Cameron's face.
冒昧问下，令堂是画月女士吗？
Yeah, do you know her? The famous movie star really has a lot of connections. He even knows the agent who retired many years ago. I look at Cameron, his eyelashes flutter slightly with the look of amazement. Oh, I think we hit something with him finally. Oh, we did! Yay!
你
Let's get a good look at that. That art looks slightly different than their normal art. It does. Look at it. It's a different artist than what the other pictures. What's wrong? A flicker of doubt enters my mind. I look up at the room number and naturally pull out my room card. My room is here. I'll get in if you'll excuse me. Cameron's lips slightly move, but he doesn't speak. See you tomorrow, Mr. Cameron. I wave goodbye to him.
等等，
As I turn around, he seizes my wrist all of a sudden. Ah! I feel a strong strength from his big hand. I cast a puzzled look at Cameron in the pain of being tightly held. What's up, Mr. Cameron? He hesitantly releases his hand, seeming to be surprised by his own behavior.
抱歉，我不是故意的。
I'm confused, but I think he has something to say. Mr. Cameron, anything else? His eyes are filled with mixed emotions.
没事，
I force a goodbye smile.
等等，
He hesitates with eyes drifting.
我可以指导你。以后有不明白的地方，都来找我。
Oh, now you're willing to help me. Huh? I didn't realize Cameron and I had become so close. I'm shocked by his U-turn. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. I have no talent and I'm afraid I'll trouble you a lot. Cameron looks at me.
不麻烦，
Hold on one second. I have to deal with something, so I'm gonna put to be right back up. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. No big deal. I can't help but rub my nose sheepishly. Teaching Richard has taken up much of your time. I'm worse than him. It's not easy to teach me. Cameron nods. Jesus, don't
自我定
agree.
位不错。
Perhaps it's an illusion. I see Cameron curl his lips.
回房好好休息。再见。
Cameron just strides away before I can recover. Oh, did I leave the Be Right Back up? No, I didn't. Okay. I had a scare. He was weird just now. But he agreed to help me with my acting. I rub my wrist. It's still sore, but it's all worth it. With a beep, the door is open. Next chapter, The Edge of the Abyss. I've become more energetic since Cameron offered to help me with my acting. I have no choice but to work hard. Every time when I want to let up, Cameron's poker face will come to my mind. Only half a page of lines left for this scene. My lunch brought by Beanie is no longer steaming on the table. I struggle to turn the pages on an empty stomach. I decide to finish the remaining half page of lines first. I've managed to get into it. I don't want to be interrupted. I keep practicing the bearing of a noble consort in the mirror. Your Majesty? No, it's too humble. Your Majesty. Pink-haired figure outside the lounge is reflected in the mirror.
嗨，中午好呀！
Oh, guys, the puppy's back. Hi, Richard. Richard walks in familiarly, followed by another familiar man. Mr. Cameron. I just remember that it's time for today's training. The conference room is occupied, so we'll rehearse in my private lounge today. I've been busy rehearsing and didn't notice the time. Cameron points to the lunchbox.
你还没吃饭？
They'll ask me to eat lunch before rehearsing, but it would be rude to keep them waiting. I'm not hungry. I wave my hand hastily.
该吃就吃，不要饿坏肚子。我是说，万一饿出病，你又该拖进度了。别干这种傻事。
是啊是啊，你快吃饭吧，不妨碍的。
Since they say so, it would be irresponsible if I insist. Irresponsible. All right, I'm sorry.
后面有一场宴会戏，你可以边吃边练。
好主意，我们先练那场吧。
Okay. Phew, I feel a little relieved. The proposals saved me from the awkward situation. I opened my lunch box to eat while recalling the banquet scene. The emperor holds a banquet on his birthday. Jing Zhang has also been invited. The emperor gazes intently at her. Heng Yu is jealous when noticing his behavior.
好消息，这场戏我们的台词不多哦。
Also, forgive me if I actually pronounce any of the Chinese wrong. It has been a while since I've spoken any Chinese. Richard grins and hands me the turned page. I take a look and see there are only a couple of lines, which reassures me.
先别高兴太早。
哎，
虽然台词不多，而且全程坐在原位，但皇帝和于恒在这里都是主要角色，所以镜头会频繁给到你们。要在没有台词的情况下演出人物细腻的内心，这就很考验你们微表情和肢体语言的功底。
啊，听起来还不如台词多一点呢。
Do you guys hear a weird crackling, or is that my headset thing? Give me a second. I'm just checking something. I'll have to check these more thoroughly later. I feel nervous inside. I feel it's more difficult. Seeing our restrained expressions, Cameron crosses his arms, smiling.
不要逃避，这是演员的必修课。我们今天专门练这个，等你吃完就开始。
Well, I got it. I'm done. Let's get started.
我也准备好了。
先把这个片段顺一遍给我看看。
Okay. Richard and I look at Cameron's finger on the script. In the scene, the Emperor peeks at Jing Shang at the banquet. When he looks back, he meets Heng Yu's gaze. It takes no more than 10 seconds, but conveys a lot of information. I picked up the potato chips to simulate the scene, unable to restrain a smile. Cameron frowns and mutters.
认真。
Richard has been in the state of Zach Woland, looking in the direction of his beloved. I put a potato chip in my mouth, looking at him with annoyance. Richard recovers and looks at me. His eyes shift away, but he soon regains his composure. Cameron gestures for us to stop, bringing Richard and me back to reality. I feel good about it.
太平淡了。
啊，真的吗？
我一个一个说，先说皇帝。你有意识地做出情绪的层次感，这一点很好。但一国之君爱上大臣之女，在失宠的妃子面前，没必要那么躲闪。
Richard slaps his forehead with a look of enlightenment.
哦，我懂了。刚才那样显得太把于恒放眼里了。皇帝心里没有于恒，怎么会在意他的想法呢？
你应该知道怎么处理了。再好好练练，我待会儿看看。
好嘞。
Richard makes some notes and steps aside to practice. Cameron turns to me.
至于于恒的戏，演得有些刻意了，需要多设计几个细节。
Please go ahead. Cameron takes a chopstick from my hand to teach me.
像这样，原本只是自然的夹菜，神情比较平静。送到嘴边的时候，再下意识地望向皇帝。发现猫腻后，微微一愣，肢体动作也在这里顿一顿。
Cameron's trick makes the simple movement more vivid.
于恒身为贵妃，不会在公众场合外露情绪，何况她出身书香世家，受过严格的礼仪规训，所以她望向皇帝后，应该是照常低头，把那口菜吃进嘴里。
I think I get it.
还没完。
Okay.
吃完这口菜后，于恒可以用帕子擦一擦嘴，再借着遮掩，继续观察皇帝和程心。总的来说，第二眼的情绪要比第一眼更丰富。
Hearing Cameron's explanation, I get a vision. That's the best actor. He even knows how to play a female role.
这段戏，你和傅余之间的配合很重要。先把自己的内容准备好，待会儿我给你们讲讲踩点和衔接的问题。
Okay. Cameron takes acting seriously. He has considered every detail. We've tried many times until Cameron is satisfied. Richard stretches.
真不简单。
I sigh with relief on the couch. It almost became muscle memory. Things will go through smoothly. Cameron seems to be unsatisfied.
这场戏算是顺下来了，就是表情管理得再多练练。总的来说，傅余的表现还可以。
谢谢裴老师。
Cameron pauses and looks at me.
至于你，
What? Me?
不太过关。
Yeah, of course. I'll work harder.
裴老师，他今天很有进步，您应该鼓励鼓励嘛。
是很大，从0分进步到了59分。
Heck yeah. It means a fail?
哪有那么夸张？我觉得至少也有80分了。
刚才只是开个玩笑。
Cameron says seriously.
你们的戏，我打几分不重要，重要的是播出后会在观众心里占多少分量。
Richard and I look at each other, feeling great responsibility.
傅余，你先自己复习，等会儿我过去1对1指导。
好。
Richard turns around and makes a gesture to encourage me. Cameron walks to the mirror.
你，来一下。
Coming. I walk over to him obediently.
一段戏练下来，你对表情的把控已经有了进步，但还不够。
Yeah, I know everyone caught that when that
之
was
前练
up.
习的时候，有好好看过自己的脸吗？
I've rarely practiced in front of a mirror. I answer truthfully. I would be grateful if I could remember the lines, not to mention these.
演员要对自己的脸绝对熟悉，才能够更好地控制面部肌肉。这样去到镜头前，调动出来的情绪也不至于用力过猛。
Okay, I understand. I watch his face as Cameron asks. I haven't looked at myself closely for a long time. Flat eyebrows, smooth jawline, and nice nose bridge. There are traces of that man all over my face. What? Whether I accept it or not, it's a fact that cannot be changed. I look just like him. Maybe because I have been playing Heng Yu, it becomes muscle memory. I see ambition on my face in the mirror. After practicing in the mirror for a while, I suddenly feel like I'm looking at a stranger. When I come to myself, I find Cameron's eyes lingering on me. I'm a little embarrassed. It's awkward to be stared at.
慢慢来，啊，我去傅余那边看看。
Okay. Without realizing it, the training is over for today. What Cameron has taught is really useful, making me feel at ease. I bow slightly to him. Thank you, Mr. Cameron.
裴老师太厉害了，每一节课我都收获得满满当当。
A smile touches Cameron's lips when Richard's grin exposes his buck teeth.
那就好。
With this, he turns to me.
对了，我跟常小姐说好了，过2天她来指导你。
Miss Yasane?
怎么，不愿意吗？
Of course not. I was surprised that Miss Yasane would be willing to teach me. Richard turns down the corners of his mouth.
裴老师啊，你对他也太好了吧？最近怎么跟变了个人似的？
Stop whining, puppy. Maybe I'm too clumsy that Mr. Cameron needs a hand?
你哪里笨了？明明进步超快。
知道笨就多练习，到时候别给我丢脸。
哼。
之所以请常小姐出马，是因为设计一些女性化的细节，她比我更在行。
Rest assured, I'll practice hard.
还不就是偏心，偏心偏心。
Richard mutters childishly. Cameron's lips curve.
时候不早了，我得走了。
裴老师再见。
你不走吗，傅余？
我想留下来再对几遍戏，刚刚练的还不够熟。
Hey, it's one of the rare times the actual Chinese shows up. Cool. What? No, I'm exhausted.
可以吗？
I don't want Cameron to hear anything negative, so I have to signal Richard with a twisted expression.
我们已经在他的休息室待了很久，离开的时候最好一起，不然被人编造故事传出去，有些话容易说不清楚。
也是，容易惹上麻烦。那裴老师，我们一起走吧。
You know what? That sounds like a really good time spot to end it, guys. So thank you to everyone who joined me today in the live stream. You're awesome as always. And if you're watching on YouTube, please come to the Twitch streams and see the streams. They're really fun. It'll be linked in the description with a lot of other stuff. All right, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.